Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to see about 4G technologies in wireless networks. Let us see long-term evaluation. It is one of the 4G technology. In telecommunications, the LTE is a standard for wireless broadband communication for mobile devices and data terminals based on GSM and UMTS technologies, and it increases the capacity and speed using a different radio interfaces together with core network improvements. This LTE architecture is designed to support only the packet switched service. The main goal of LTE is to optimize wireless system for packet data transmission. It is capable to manage rapidly growing IP traffic in wireless environment, and it provides the internet protocol connectivity between user equipment and packet data network. The LTE provides some features for data transmission in wireless network, that is lower latency, higher data rates and efficient packet optimized system. The above features are enforced through the design technologies including fully IP based network, simple network architecture and distributed system control. Let us see the core network. The core network in the LTE is called as EPC in SAE. That means Evolved Packet Core in System Architecture Evaluation. This EPC architecture supports user mobility, wireless data connection, routing and authentication in LTE. It has the overall control of user element and establishment of barriers. CN consists of many logical nodes. The access network is made of one node, the evolved node, that means E node B, which connects to the UEs. Then functions of CN: security, terminals context and mobility management. These are the functions done in the core network. Then EPC nodes. There are many nodes available in the EPC. The main logical nodes of EPC are PDN gateway, surveying gateway and mobility management entity, and other logical nodes are home subscriber server and policy control and charging functions. So these are the nodes used in the EPC. Next we'll see the network elements of EPS. It is made up of MME, that is mobility management entity, which manages mobile device connection to LTE and other mobile networks. Then surveying gateway, it is used for the element that routes the data packet. Then PDN gateway, which connects the mobile user to external packet networks. Next we'll see the PCRF, that means policy and charging rules function. It is responsible for policy control decision making as well as for controlling the flow based charging functionalities in PCEF, that means policy charging enforcement function. Then HSS, that means home subscriber server. It contains users and SAE subscription data such as EPS subscribed QoS profile, that means quality of service profile. Then that is PGW, that is Packet Data Network Gateway. It is responsible for IP address allocation for the UE and QoS enforcement and flow based charging. Then SGW, that is Surveying Gateway. It serves the local mobility anchor. Then last one, that is MME, Mobile Management Entity. It is a control node which processes the signaling between UE and CN. Next, the IMS architecture. It is one of the 4G technology used in wireless networks. IMS means IP Multimedia Subsystem. It is an architectural framework for delivering Internet Protocol multimedia services, and it also provides service control platform and wide range of IP services to wireless networks. The IMS based services enable communications in variety of modes. Then the IMS has two aspects. The first one is IP based transport for both real time and non real time services. And the second one is the introduction of multimedia call model based on SIP. Next, the figure shows the IMS architecture. Here, the IMS network provides IP services to PCRF and PDN gateway and 3GGP server also. So it is all the functions similar to the LTE network. The IMS capable LTE network can be described as the combination of user equipment, transport, control functions and applications. First we'll see the user equipment. It is a terminal of IMS architecture. In IMS capable system, the UE contains a session or user agent and a universal integrated circuit board. Then we'll see the SIP, that means Session Initiation Protocol. In IMS, the SIP acts as a user agent. In general, SIP user agent provide a typical telephone functions like dial, answer, hold, transfer. UAC means user agent client. It sends SIP requests to the server. And UAS means user agent server. It responds for the request given by the client. Next, EPC, that means Evolved Packet Core. All IP EPC used in LTE. The transport block includes backbone as well as access network. Then we'll see the Public Data Network Gateway. Is a well-known entity in digital networks and it offering UE2 access to public digital networks. In case of LTE, the PDN gateway also serves as a mobility anchor point. Last one, that is policy and charging rules function. It provides real-time determination of type of traffic is allowed under what condition. Also determines how to account for a traffic. Then the PCRF functions are if a multi-user game is offered, it determines whether the user is authorized for the service. So these are the references referred for this lecture. Thank you.